Hello, everybody. I just wanted to throw down a quick video. I'm finding it very hard today to want to practice. I just did for about 10 minutes. Um, I learned another little riff thing last night. And I worked on that last night. I don't know, I heard it on another video I was watching talking about blues stuff. And I worked on it for a while, like 30 minutes, maybe even longer than that. I kept having trouble with the end part there with the blow draws, the blowing and the drawing at the right time to get the right tones, but I worked it out. And I just picked up the harmonica a little bit ago, and I'm watching some other videos that I'm getting in my email, some real basic stuff that's just kind of keeping me grounded to the basics, um, while I'm trying to also, you know, do other stuff and progress a little bit more, so I don't forget the basic stuff. And it's a different guy teaching different stuff, so maybe I'll pick up different things that I might be able to learn. And I have a couple little things, um, but I just wanted to put down that today I'm tired today. I don't know if you can tell, I look a little disheveled, but I'm just not feeling it today. But I did practice for about 10 minutes. I picked up the harmonica. I watched the video. I did a little bit of playing with it, a little bit of practicing with it. I did the scales. I blew the C major scale back and forth a few times, just to, again trying to get proficient with the speed, doing it backwards and forwards, 3 or 4 times. Um, I blew all 10 holes forwards and backwards a couple of times, keeping the working on the single notes, and again trying to be proficient with that, and trying to work on the speed, doing a little bit faster. And I worked on that little thing I just did. Blew that a few times, worked out a couple things, and just kind of played around with it for a few minutes. About 10 minutes altogether. So I did get a little bit of practice in a day. Because, like a lot of things, some days you just don't feel it. You really don't. And today's just one of those days, and I don't know why. Um, Maybe it's because I'm tired. I I don't know. I just watch one of those days. I just feel not feeling like doing much of nothing. I had to make myself do stuff around the house today that I needed to get done. Um, but it's just some days you just don't feel it. Today's one of those days. I mean, the sun's finally out. It's been kind of rainy and cloudy here for days. And the day that the sun finally comes out, everything is the day that I just don't have no damn energy. But I did practice. I only practiced for 10 minutes, but I did practice. It's 2:23. Looking at the clock, it's Wednesday, February 8th. Um, and I probably will later on this evening. I'll probably spend a few more minutes just doing some things. At least practicing the scales, at least the single note blows, up and down the 10 holes, just to work on the speed and just to maintain the proficiency and just get some time in uh, on the harmonica. So um, I'm halfway into week 5, and this is probably the first day in 5 weeks, really, that I haven't felt like practicing, which is pretty good, I guess. I've been able to keep the motivation level up pretty high. And as I've explained in other videos, there's only been 2 days out of the past 5 weeks that I haven't touched the harmonica at all. So, um, but I just thought I'd put down a couple thoughts and blow the thing for you, and just hopefully somebody else reaches a point where they get stuck or they get frustrated or whatever. You're going to have those days. You're going to have days where you don't feel like doing something, and you've got to push yourself. You've got to put in a few minutes. You got to do the time. Like I said, even if it's only a few minutes, I only spent 10 minutes messing around with the harmonica. Real simple stuff. I didn't do anything complicated. I didn't do any songs I didn't watch any other videos, just thing I got in my email. But I did it because I want to learn the instrument, and I'm trying to keep that motivation level up. And if I don't touch it the rest of the day today, I won't feel guilty either. Kind of like being on a diet, or if you like working out or whatever, you miss going to the gym, or you cheat on your diet or whatever, you feel guilty afterwards because you feel you're cheating yourself. You feel like you're cheating yourself. Um, and I've done that. Both things. I don't, not to look at me, but I used to spend quite a bit of time in the gym. Um, in those days, you just don't. Sometimes you just don't feel like going. You just don't feel like putting in the work. You're just tired or whatever. But you put your workout clothes on. You pick yourself up. You go to the damn gym and you just get going. Sometimes once you get going into it, you kind of get into it, and the juices get flowing, and you just, next thing you know, 2 hours have gone by. When I was practicing yesterday with the harmonica, it was after I did the little video from yesterday that I did. That's how it felt. I started practicing, just doing some simple stuff and learning some things, and watching a few videos and just practicing different things. The next thing I know, 2 hours had gone by, or hour and a half, 2 hours almost. So stick with it, stay motivated. It's okay to spend a couple of days every now and again. Put it down. But if you're having days where you're just like I am today, man, I don't know what it is. When you're having those kind of days, sometimes those kind of days, though, you got to just be like, no, damn it. Pick the damn thing up and practice a little bit. You'll feel better that you did it. You'll maintain your proficiency. You'll get a little bit of practice time in. You won't feel guilty later that you cheated yourself. And another thing I wanted to note, since I thought of it earlier, but it just popped in my head. I've heard several other people, almost actually everybody, practically everybody that I've listened to on the internet, their videos on YouTube or whatever, that talked about practicing the harmonica. One of the things that they've said is that it's better to practice sometimes just doing short little intervals, 10, 15 minutes here and there throughout the day, as opposed to sitting down and trying to mow through an hour, or make yourself practice for an hour. I have found, for me personally, both of those methods do work. It just depends on my mood. Sometimes throughout the day I'll look at some stuff. I'll spend 15, 20 minutes looking at some videos and practicing things. And sometimes, oh, hold on, phone's ringing.